The fault line in Jerusalem will break when Jesus comes back.
To spoil this beautiful day or anything, huh?
Let's dive in. Jesus ascended into heaven when he was standing on the Mount of Olives. He specifically said, "I'm gonna come in the exact same way that I go." When Jesus returns, he's gonna descend and stand right on top of the Mount of Olives again. Now let's go deeper. The Mount of Olives is east of the Temple Mount. So in Ezekiel 43, it's one of the passages that Jewish people for millennia have noticed as messianic prophecy.
Then the man brought me back to the outer gate of the sanctuary, the one facing the east, and it was shut. It is to remain shut, because the Lord, the God of Israel, has entered through it.
This is prophetic foreshortening, talking about a future event, as if it were in the past. So, East Gate is seen from when you're standing on the Mount of Olives. That's literally what you're looking at right there. In fact, to this day, it's all bricked up. This Islamic guy Sultan Suleiman, who conquered Jerusalem in 1517, was so scared of this prophecy. He wanted to make sure the future Messiah would never pass through this gate, so he bricked it up. Okay, now check this out. In Zechariah 14:3 and 5.
His feet shall stand upon the Mount of Olives, which faces Jerusalem on the east, and the Mount of Olives shall be split into from east to west, making a large valley. Half of the mountain shall move to the north, and half of it in the south.
I'm wrapping this up. In 1960, for these Jewish dudes wanted to build a hotel on the top of the Mount of Olives, they had to get a geological survey done.
Geological survey. And when they did that, you know what they discovered? Beneath the surface, a major fault line running right down the middle of the Mount of Olives.
Guess which direction? Strangely, the fault line ran east to west right through the Mount of Olives. I think what's gonna happen is the Bible talks about the earth and the heavens being shaken. I think that in fulfillment of this prophecy, that whole valley will, all those bricks that dude put in front of the east gate, all those bricks are gonna fall right down, and he's gonna walk right through and stand on that Temple Mount and be like,
"Where you at now?"